No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bulls ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will have the football first. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll leave it with him. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. So USF's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Goes to the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cardinals need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Catches it at the 15. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's the handoff. He's loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Running into the open space. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful. Like, he shows the ability to throw the ball, make a big play through the air. Then you're covering the throw game well. What happens? He pulls it down, makes the run. He's showing you a little bit of everything.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. It's on target and complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy, man. He is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 4 over LSU. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Hard running there. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. And the Cardinals are facing 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. They kick it away on 4th down. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pollard finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Freeman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Freeman. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fires to the big fella. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Conrad. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Cardinals need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They go to the ground. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the gun. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic, it's picked off.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you gotta have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some...
Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. Touchdown, Cardinals. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Makes the grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Bulls are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The snap sets up the throw. With the catch, it's Freeman. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. And the Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. It's a seam wide open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Caught in the backfield. It's Conrad. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. And the Cardinals back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll try it again. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to barge their way in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. BYU is just steamrolling its way to victory today. No way the experts saw this coming. A lead that just keeps growing and growing.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Running to Green. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They'll run play action. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Cardinals! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they tacked on the extra point.
That makes the score 24-7.
Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Pulls and fires complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
And that's a first down.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Got his man quickly. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a man in the middle. Wide open spaces. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
The Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. No huddle offense to the line. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Rides to back and leaves it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Punt is on its way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. They'll go back to the ground.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cokes. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Cardinals are flying down the field. He'll do it himself. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the route is on.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Makes the grab on the left. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He's got it down the middle. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Quarterback's got the 1st. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. If it works. They tried to follow up the big run with a pass and didn't work out for them.
No, how about a good job by the defense? You know, sometimes when you give up runs, you get more aggressive. You want to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage, and you want to overreact. The defense stayed calm, stayed true, came up with a big sack the next play.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And they're able to make the tackle. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He lets one fly deep. Touchdown, USF! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rockne and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by 10 over Indiana. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Catch in the middle. It's Conrad. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Cardinals with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Behind the chains now on second and long. Grab behind the line. It's Conrad.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The play action fake. They're working that left side. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Cardinals getting set on first and 10. Power football with the run. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Hands it off. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On third down, he drops to throw. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this fourth quarter. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's got it. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays, because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw again. Gets it out quickly.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Looking to throw on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Conrad. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking for a crease. It's Hart. Gets it past the marker. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. To the ground with the backs. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. He got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Now improvising. Touchdown, South Florida. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Give to the running back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They think there's room to run to the right here. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Cardinals are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Leaves it with the back. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabs it in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Inside the 25. There he goes! Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone, using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Offense going to be challenged to protect on 3rd down after that last sack. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 14 to LSU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They want that clock to run. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. runs through a tackle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.